For Chapter 13, Problem 4, we are given an income statement for X Corporation for the years 2016-2017, as you can see here. For the first part of the question, we are asked to prepare a common size comparative income statement for the company for the years 2016-2017. To go about creating this chart, you simply copy down the line items from the given chart, and then the values for those line items are also copied in. This chart will help us to analyze and compare the company's performance over the two periods. And to use this chart, we simply find the percentage of each line item in comparison to the sales revenue. So to do this, you would divide the sales revenue by itself to get 100%. And you can see I locked in the second value for this. Then I can simply drag it down and populate it for the rest of the cells in this column. And then from this tells us that the cost of goods sold for the year 2017, the total dollar amount was 70% of the total sales revenue brought in by the company. This just helps us, like I said, analyze and compare the different line items to the sales revenue for both periods. And the process is the same for year 2016. You simply divide the sales revenue by itself and lock in the second value and drag down through the column to populate. The next part of question 3 is to make observations based off of the common size income statement we just created. Right away, looking at the chart, we can see that sales revenue has jumped up from $50,000 in 2016 to $60,000 in 2017. And along with this, the cost of goods sold has shot up from $30,000 in 2016 to $42,000 in 2017. This caused a percentage increase from 2016 at 60% to 2017 and 70%, giving us an increase of 10%. Gross profit in the time span decreased in both actual dollars and percentage. It had a decrease of 10%, and this is most likely due to the higher cost of goods sold that we can see in year 2017. The selling and administrative expenses increased from year 2016 to 2017, and this increase of 5%, as you can see here, was a large increase because the total percentage in year 2016 was only 10%, so a 5% increase is massive. Finally, net income is drastically lower in year 2017 than it is in year 2016 and also in percentage. And this is due to the higher expenses that we see in year 2017 offsetting the higher sales revenue. Next, we are asked to prepare a comparative income statement for X Corp that includes columns for dollars and for the percentage increase or decrease in each item. This is similar to the original comparative statement that we created in that you just copy down the given line items in the values. But for this particular chart, we are computing the total change in actual dollars from year 2017-2016. So to do this, we just subtract year 2016 from year 2017 and drag down and populate for all line items. And then to compute the percentage change from year 2016-2017, we divide the dollar amount in change by the actual dollars in 2016 for that item, and then drag down to compute for all cells. Finally, we were asked to identify two items on the income statement that experienced the largest change from year one to the next, and then also provide where we would look to find additional information about why this change was so drastic. So from this chart, we can see that the selling and administrative expense saw the largest percentage change, 80% increase from years 2016 to 2017. This change is due, I believe, is due to the higher cost of goods sold that we saw in the first comparative statement that we calculated. And to find specifics about this change, we would have to look at the records that we have for the expenses that we took on in these 2 years, because the selling and administrative expense line in this chart is a broad has a broad scope, and there's many smaller expenses that went into this $4,000 change. The next largest percentage change that we see from 2016-2017 is in the income tax expense, which decreased by 50%. This was most likely due to the lower income that we had before tax in year 2017. And to find more specifics about this particular item, we would have to look at the tax returns that we have on file from years 2016 and 2017.